Hello everybody and thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the channel. I've got something a bit different today. I'm doing a full car build and a review. The car in question, as you can see, is the Renault Clio RS220 from 2016. So the way this is going to work, we're going to fully upgrade the car and then we're going to spend a while getting a nice setup which I'll run through with you, and then we'll do a few laps and I'll give you my impressions on how the car feels. So the track we're going to be running the car around on is my go-to test track, which is Lago Maggiore West End Reverse. Massively underused track in my opinion. Really good variety of corners, good for testing cars. But before that, let's go on to the tune. So after quite a lot of test laps, this is the settings that I've come up with. You want the front fairly high on this car because it suffers from wheel arch clipping a little bit. Obviously with it being front wheel drive, you want the front quite soft. Quite a bit of camber on the rear as well, which just helps rotation. You can see all the settings for yourself there. You can do your screen grab, whatever you want to do on that. I've gone for full downforce on the front and 80 on the back, as you can see. The rest of the tune you can see for yourself. Like I say, this is just a base setup, and that's why I've done it all fully modded. And then you can add whatever tyres, decrease the horsepower, add weight, whatever you want to do for the race that you're doing. Obviously this build is taking it to quite the extreme. 431 through the front wheels of this small car is quite a lot to handle, but the idea is if the suspension can handle that amount of power, it should be fine for any setup you want to choose. So with the setup complete, let's head to the track and put it through its paces. Now I'll say straight away, this is a very small car and it's got a lot of power going for the front wheels, so it's always going to have a bit of wheel spin and understeer. There's not much you can do about that, but I've dialed it out as much as I can, and it handles really nice for a front wheel drive car. That soft suspension really helps it dig in and it rotates really nicely. The one thing I will say is the brakes aren't the greatest on this car, but once you get used to it, it's fine. So I spent a long time getting this set up right, and one of the main things I wanted to get rid of was the lift off oversteer that seems to plague the standard suspension, but yeah, I managed to dial that completely out almost. The rear camber helped quite a lot. It's really nice and balanced and really stable. It feels really nice to drive now. Yeah, overall I was really pleased with this tune. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this car. It's really nimble, great fun. You can really throw it about, and I've managed to dial out all those inherent front wheel drive traits of understeer and wheel spin and lift off oversteer. It feels really nice to drive. Yeah, and I'm planning on doing a few more videos like this of builds, so if there's any car you particularly want to, let me know in the comments. I'm always grateful to hear your feedback. Yeah, so we're getting a good look at this track here. Like I say, it's such a good track for testing cars, such varied corners, the really fast bit at the start, big braking zone, the power section at the top of that hill. You've got curbs that you have to hop over, which test the car's suspension. I don't know why it's not used anymore. I think I can only ever remember using it once in a daily race. It's sadly overlooked as many of the tracks are on this game, but that's another story. So that's the lap finished in the Clio. Hope you have fun with this setup. Like I say, I've spent quite a while dialing it in. I'm really pleased with it, and it's quite adaptable. You can change tyres or horsepower, whatever the race you're doing dictates. Hope you enjoyed that anyway. Thanks for stopping by. If there's any other cars you'd like to see me test and do setups on, let me know. Much appreciated, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.